Welcome to SimsATIONal. I'm your host, MJeights, and you're in for a great new series. SimsATIONal is a review show where I interview people who are successful in the Sims YouTube community. Whether it's directing, voice acting, filming, or spoofing, if they're good, they're on this show. So let's bring out our first guest. You may know her as a star of a newer series, Full Moon. Full Moon, created by Oh Cool, is a new series based off the hit book and movie Twilight. Let's welcome MariaintheMiddle. Thanks for coming out here, Maria.
Thank you for having me.
Now, what's it like being in a big production like Full Moon?
Oh, it's so much fun. Being in Full Moon has been really awesome. I love watching all the episodes. It's so cool to see how your voice and all the other voice actors' voices just go together, because it's not like you can actually have your conversation with them when you're doing your lines. So I think that's probably one of the cooler things. And I've actually had a lot of offers for other Sim series based off of Full Moon. So that's been really cool, and I just love reading all the comments. You really have a lot of good feedback, and that's really nice. And I never really expected that I would get such good feedback from people. It was just kind of something I fell into. So that's been really cool.
How did you get started in voice acting?
Actually, like I said before, I just totally fell into it. I signed on to YouTube one day, and there was a Twilight Sims movie in my recommendations box. I totally didn't even know what it was. I just clicked on it, and I heard the actual voices of people in The Sims, and I thought that was just so cool. So I started looking up more to watch and saw that there was actually auditions going on for a lot of them. So I just decided to go for it and found out that people like my voice, and that's been really cool.
So, what other projects are you voice acting in?
Full Moon is the only one that's really airing right now, but I will be Rosalie in an upcoming Twilight Sims movie, and I will be Victoria in a fan dub, so that should be really fun too.
Any tips on aspiring voice actors for Sims movies?
I would have to say just don't be fake, just be real, because a lot of times when I'm just browsing and I'll hear people, they'll just sound like they're reading lines, or they're trying too hard. If you just think about how you would say it, it usually it flows better. So that would be my really only advice, just don't be fake about it.
Do you have any Sims 2 projects you're working on?
I really wish I could, but I don't have Sims 2. If I were ever to get Sims 2 though, I'd probably make one based off of my fan fiction for Breaking Dawn, but I don't have it, so unfortunately I can't.
Do you have any hints on what's going to happen in Full Moon?
Hints. Well, Corrie's going to find out a very big secret about Robert, and their relationship is just gonna take off.
Thanks so much for being here, Maria.
Thank you.
Now, our next guest is the maker of one of the biggest Sim series on YouTube, My Boy 1991. Yes, he's the creator of Me and the Others and Downtown. Come on out, my boy. Thanks for coming out, my boy.
Well, it's my pleasure.
So, you've created one amazingly successful series, Downtown. What inspired you to create the new series, Me and the Others?
Well, Me and the Others has a lot of me in it, I really got inspired by my life and how I had to do stuff on my own, and how I had to grow, because I'm at this stage in my life right now where I have to do a lot of things on my own, where I have to learn from my mistakes, and that's kind of what the series is about, You have to learn from your mistakes, and you have to accept that you made problems, and that you made mistakes that weren't exactly helping your future, and well, that's kind of what it's about.
Did you ever think you'd have so many subscribers and fans on YouTube?
Well, I never would have thought that when I made my first movies and series, when I uploaded my first movies, and I was like, oh, come on, nobody's gonna watch it, I bet it's horrible, and even Downtown in its first week of being online, it only had like 200 people watching it or something, and I was like, yeah, okay, good, nobody likes my stuff, whatever, I'm just gonna stop after a season or something. But then suddenly all those people came, and all those subscribers came, and all those fans were writing me how good I was and how much great work I do. And it was just like, it came to me as a shock, because I never would have thought that I would become such a successful director.
About how long does it take to make just one episode?
Well, that kind of depends on if it's a series with subtitles or one with the voice actors, because the subtitled series is done much faster than one with voices. Well, right now I'm not doing any subtitle series, so when I was shooting Downtown, an episode kind of took me like 3-4 days, depended on how many hours I was filming a day, If I was filming like 2 hours a day or 3 hours a day, I was done in like 2-3 days. But if I was just like filming one short scene a day, I was like done in 5-4 days, It kind of always depends on that. And a voice series is kind of much just like that, I film like 4 or 5 days for an episode, but I have to wait for like a week or two for voice recordings and stuff, and it always depends on how much free time and how much time I have to film it,
Can you give us a hint on what'll happen in the next episode?
Well, there was recently a preview up that said Joanna was pregnant, and I can't really say much about this episode because I don't want to give anything away, but well, it's kind of hard to talk about it because there's such a big, huge surprise coming, and people are going to be like, oh my god, I didn't see this one coming, and OMG, that was like a surprise for me. And well, let's just say it's going to be Christmas, which the title kind of gives away, Christmas Carol. And it's going to be about Joanna's ex-boyfriend who's back, but I'm not going to tell back in what way, It's an episode worth seeing, You'll be shocked on many levels.
So, you not only make Me and the Others, but you also make incredible Sims music videos. Are you working on any right now?
Well, I'm already done with a video that's just need to be edited, and it's going to be out in the next day, so yeah, there will be a video coming out next. And well, I'm already filming a new video, but I'm not going to tell you which song it is or which singer it is, It's not Britney Spears, but it's from another female singer that I hope you all going to like.
Will you ever create any Sims music videos that are artists other than Britney Spears?
Well, actually, I'm going to create different artists' videos, It's just like I love Britney and I love her music, so whenever she's going to make a video, I'm going to make a video, so you can count on that for sure. And well, if I like a song and if I like another singer or pop group, I always do the video for it, I did a video for Jennifer Lopez' song KC's There, which I pretty liked, and a song for the Mariah Carey song We Belong Together, because that was like my favorite song at the time. And I recently did a video for Katy Perry's Thinking of You, which is one of my favorite songs right now, and I love it, And I'm actually doing a new video about a singer that's not Britney Spears, so yeah, we'll do those.
Thanks so much for being here, my boy.
Well, it was really nice being here, my first interview, I'm really glad that I took it here and that I finally made one, it took me long enough, and yeah, it's kind of great to be, it was great to be here. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching SimSATIONAL. Tune in 2 weeks for the next episode. Also, if you want to be interviewed, just comment or PM me and I'll check out your videos. The only requirements are, it has to be Sims.